Pyro. We're going to be talking about Pyro. We've got a lot of Pyro to talk about. Let's start with our friend, the Noobifier.
Yep, it's been a long time since I've done back-to-back Star Citizen videos, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Pyro is a real thing. Hello, YouTubers. This is the Noobifier. CitizenCon is around the corner. CIG has a 2-day event planned to begin on the Saturday, the 20th, and ending Sunday, 21 October. And yes, I did just say 21 October instead of the 21st, just to piss off the 3 people that commented last time. It is in LA this year, and all times are PST. 9 a.m. the doors open, and the panels will begin at 11 a.m. We know that it's going to be streamed to Twitch, and I'm going to be covering the event and all of the information provided. Before we begin on this subject, I have 2 PSAs for my regular viewers. First, some have sent messages, very nice messages, asking me if I was okay because there had been a reduction in the rate and quantity of Star Citizen content lately. Each year, CIG begins to hold back content in advance of CitizenCon, and rather than making BS content for you to watch, I also scale back my content at the same rate and time. You can't call yourself a no BS creator and then make up BS content to talk about. So don't worry, CitCon marks the beginning of the yearly push, so things are going to be normal again soon, as it always is each year. And second, thank you for your comments in the past video on the F8 release. The traffic and more specifically the engagement there is fantastic. I've read every comment so far, and many of the alternate takes on the subject have helped me have a better understanding of the community and its reaction to this event. We begin. First panel on day 1 begins at 11 local, and it's planned to run for 1.5 hours. The panel is titled Shaping the Verse, the Future of Star Engine. It's pretty common knowledge, but Star Engine is the evolved Cry engine that was also called Lumberyard. Lumberyard is still the core engine, but because Star Citizen is so and continues to be more modified, it's less confusing to just call it Star Engine. Here I expect to hear about the updates to the render engine, the graphics API updates, better Linux support, shaders, physics, booms, and blooms. Very likely that I will be able to watch this panel live, and my intent is to have the panel summary up within an hour of the live broadcast. I will record the second panel and work on it immediately after panel number 1 is ready, and I'm going to keep doing that back and forth. Eventually, I will have summaries of all of the panels. Panel 2 begins at 12:30 local, Fix It and Fly It. It lists a demo of resource management, and I'm expecting it to be a copy-paste of what we've seen on ISC in the past, but with either more info on the updates since, or perhaps a live demo of what we might see in the
damn box. Look at him go. 10 community sub gifts. What a man.
It's gonna be glass.
Bless you, Box Swapper. Let's give it an amen for that. That is an awesome contribution to the community.
Yes, you're not gonna amen. Yes.
Appreciate you, Box. Appreciate you, bro.
Next patch. I'm happy that CitCon has focused less on the 5-year hypothetical hype and more about what we might see in the next year lately. There's a cosplay competition. I'm sure it's going to be super fun. Then lunch and 3 p.m. local. Talking Ship is up for 1 hour, announcing new concepts that keep the money fires burning. There are some rumors of a Zeus 2. There are some variants, and of course, some kind of tentpole ship concept is sure to be out there. Will they all be flight ready? No, probably.
But on lunch break, I would like to actually cook lunch with you. I don't know how to do that. Maybe I can get a camera up there. But during lunch break, perhaps, or perhaps I could cook and then bring something down to show you the abilities that I possess as a cook. Perhaps we'll do just like a little be right back screen, and then I'll be like cooking. I'll come down. I'll show you what it is that I'm cooking. Some ideas. Perhaps some of you have ideas, and then we'll eat lunch together. It's very exciting. Watching me eat, it's going to be great. Bring a microwave down, says Matt Style. Maybe like that Asmongold $2 pizza video, you know?
Probably not. Some might be. It'd be nice to see the current state of the BMM Polaris and some others. I'm going to cover each concept as it's released in its own video. Navigating the universe is at 4 p.m. We're going to see the new UI updates I expect, or I should say that I hope that we can see an updated space map that's really needed. The command row system for the player interaction is an evolving thing, and it will be nice to see what they have planned for us in the near future. So now we have this.
What do you say for navigating the universe? Hold on, I gotta get back into this here. Let's see what he says about navigating the universe.
For each concept as it's released in its own video. Navigating the universe is at 4 p.m. We're going to see the new UI updates I expect, or I should say that I hope that we can see an updated space map that's really needed.
Yes.
The command row system for the player interaction is an evolving thing, and it will be nice to see what they have planned for us in the near future. So now we have this big block of nothing in the schedule until 7 p.m. That could be just giving people time to go check.
I don't know. I think navigating the universe is going to be pretty big. I think this section in between 4 and 7 is going to be pretty big, because you're talking about navigating. You're talking about one of the main reasons why people play Star Citizen, which is to explore. And then you go from 4 to 7, it being a very big area here. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I think we're going to get a lot in terms of gameplay, right? Perhaps even new gameplay. I'm not quite sure. Possibly like a Pyro-esque boom in your face. Man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. This is happening, man. I'm getting that first level hopium right now. Hold on a second. I gotta calm myself down. I'm getting too excited in my no-no spot.
Out the booths and chat with each other. Some have speculated that there's a ghost panel in there. As I alluded to, CIG loves a big surprise, and we've all seen the leaks of Pyro, right? It's now even on their own map. So there have been leaks of people showing a new drop-down in the launcher. There's a choice of Stanton or Pyro. There's been people who've zoomed in 1000% on a little picture to see the words, "Welcome to Pyro" on a piece of promo material. Chris needs a surprise. Chris loves the surprise. And Star Citizen needs a hype injection. Pyro is that surprise. Is it a surprise if everyone knows about it? So Pyro, with all of the back end, is what we're actually waiting for, and that would be nice.
I think it's because, like, we all expect there to be tripping that happens, and we all expect technical difficulties to be happening, and, like, really just this news, if we got this introduction of Pyro and the ability to play in Pyro, you know, and in some way we go over there, man, I think that would be just killer. I think that's going to be killer if that's the thing, man. Like, that's some of the biggest news in the history of the game. So, you know, it makes sense that it's in LA. It makes sense that there's a large gap between that after the navigation. It makes sense because we're seeing, what is it, 41 terminals? What's up, Doug? Doug's on that hopium.
Du hast mich. Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt. Und ich hab nicht gesagt.
Doug, thank you, Doug. Look at Doug like a boss. Is he first? He's got the first place medal on all the biddies, man. Good for you, Doug. Doug, you're getting some fanfare right now. You're getting some fanfare. Doug, 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 Doug. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate you. 90? Are there 90 terminals, Stunner? Whoa, man, come on.
Nice, but it's unlikely. We were told years ago that Pyro would come with 4.0, with meshing, and with other core mechanics. I guess CIG has finally realized that that goal is too far away, and it's going to launch Pyro with this placeholder. My thoughts are that this is a shame, but I can appreciate that more space to play is also a nice distraction for us backers. So the compromise I want here is that with the release, the placeholder release of Pyro, I would love to get a full and detailed rundown of the state of meshing, and I'm purposely just calling all of the individual tech pieces simply as meshing for simplicity. I want to know where we are with meshing, right? And hopefully so do you.
We all do. God bless him. Noob is so on, man. Shit. When he's on the channel here, that's all we talk about. When Noob's over here, all we're talking about is meshing, man, and how we need more details on it. When Noob gets on, I'm always bitching about that. Noob and I always bitching about that shit together.
Doors close at 7. People go to the bar and get drunk. Day 2, 11 a.m. We have character advancement.
We know River's going to have it. River's having a good time right now. Can we get an amen for River Grit? He's having a good time in LA tonight. It's Thursday. That's how River Grit does it. River Grit's starting Thursday night. He's going to do it Friday night. He's going to River drunk. He's going to be Saturday night. And hopefully he makes it Sunday. Hopefully River can make it Sunday, man. There's going to be a lot of people that won't make day 2 because they're so blitzed from day 1 and day -1 and day -2.
Basically, it sounds like a panel on the evolution of the character model, character blending, and they suggest that we're going to have more hair choices. Hopefully, they don't get rid of the He-Man, right?
Soul Patch.
12 noon local
Soul
is
Patch.
life in first person, a panel
patches.
about improvements to FPS combat, FPS NPC AI that can think and challenge your skill. Better weapon handling and some other topics I'm sure will be discussed in that 1 hour block. Taking flight
Right,
is
Nelson.
1 until 2 in the afternoon. Panel about flight improvements. I hope we can hear some feedback about master modes, and I hope that they fully address the future of atmospheric flight and
Same.
those similar topics.
Same.
Now we stop for lunch. We're back at 3 p.m. local for
And we're lunching now, and we're cooking. And what will day 2 bring on DG lunchtime? DG lunchtime, what first day, what am I cooking? I don't know. Second day, what am I cooking? I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a mystery. Lunch with DG. Nobody knows.
living on the edge. Sounds like this is going to be a panel discussing outposts and settlements. Could be a lore panel. It's not terribly specific in the description. I'm going to break it down for you anyways. And at 4 p.m., destination adventure for 45 minutes. This is the time that normally there would be some kind of closing keynote. The description indicates that we will see a mission, probably handpicked, and I hope it's done live. And I hope to see Star Citizen executives and brass talk us through this down.
Just don't have Chris play it. We've already learned that one. We definitely don't want Chris playing, because that is going to be a bad time, and that there will be some serious technical difficulties.
Memo. Closing is scheduled for 15 minutes, and then we're done for another year. And I will close this video down now as well. I'm going to break down each panel like I do, so it's important that you tell others about what we do here. I will break down each new ship concept to help you decide if it's what you need for your fleet. I have a couple of hardware reviews and possibly a major giveaway to really get things going. Let me know if you're excited about CitizenCon, and if you also feel that 2023 is the year for Pyro. Who knows? They could also announce the release of Squadron 42. As I said, Chris loves a good surprise. Anything is...
Dude, that would be crazy. The Squadron 42, you know, interestingly enough, is this strange that I'm saying this? I might be the only one that feels this way. I think I'm in the minority when I say this. I'm going to say something that might make people go, what did he just say? I think I might be looking forward to more of a nailed down release date for Squadron 42 than the introduction of Pyro. Now, wait a second. What did I just say? And I think it's because in terms of like what Squadron 42 can do for the business, like the additional amount of revenue that can bring in. Because right now, financially, in this bear market, in these rough times with inflation, I think financially speaking, the smartest move, the smartest 4D chess move, if you will, would be to have a finalized date for Squadron 42 so that you know it's coming. I think that's even bigger news than Pyro. I think, am I crazy for that? Am I crazy? Put a 1 if you think I'm crazy. Put a 2 if you think I'm not. I'm like, I wonder what people are saying right now. I wonder what people... Oh, okay. Sketch thinks I'm crazy. I love the sandbox. I love MMO. So I get it. Let's Go Easy saying I'm crazy. Sketch is saying I'm crazy. Futz is halfway there. We all knew that, Futz. Elsie, I know you think I'm crazy. DY is with me. And that's also a very unlikely thing for me to say because I'm all about the sandbox and the MMO experience, you know? Not for like the solo play campaign type of PvE experience, which is very crazy. But I think I'm coming at this from like a business sense so that we get the financial support that can get us through this bear market. What is up, Looney, with 189 Vikings coming in, charging like a boss? Looney, bless you. Can we give this man an amen? What is going on here? Thank you, Looney. I love that name, by the way. Looney is the perfect name. Looney is the absolute perfect name. No wonder he's got 189 people. His name's Looney. I should have been like Looney 360 or something.
It's possible, but they better only make that announcement if they're 30,000% sure that they can deliver clean on time. Missing that date again would be a big kick in the junk for the community, and of course, a source of epic failure memes for the next 2 years. Plus, thank you for being here. Fly safe.
Listen, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter because your name is Looney. You're beyond gender. You're a loon. For God's sake, can we get some applause for Looney being a loon? Right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as Looney is Looney. If Looney is as Looney does, then Looney shall be Looney. Can I get an amen on that? Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Can I get an amen? Yes.
Also, thank you very much for watching this. This is very fun. We are continuing on with our Star Citizen watch party. We are also having a giveaway, a $700 Scoundrel pack giveaway. You want to check that out. And let's see what is next. Also, Looney, thank you very much.